Hey guys, this is Callous for the Pokemon Online YouTube channel, here to bring you an exhibition game. This is going to be a little bit different from my other narrations. This is actually going to be myself playing. As I said, it's just an exhibition game against one of my buddies. It's Dude24 from Pokemon Online. This game was actually, this is his replay, so not to confuse anyone, but I'm actually going to be on the top as opposed to the bottom, and I'm going to be narrating from a first-person point of view. So that clarified, let's get to the battle. So I'm going to be on the top, like I said, I'm going to lead Fortress against Blaziken, which is not a match I could stay in for. I'm going to switch my Bulky Water and my Low Tick. Not too worried about it. He subs, and I know it's going to be Focus Punch. My Low Tick does not really care, going to stay in for that. I have to break the sub, or I'm just begging for a crit, so I'm going to pop it with Surf, take the damage. I know he's not going to stay in to take a Surf, so I know I have an opportunity for the free recover here. I'm going to take it. He goes to Cell B, which this particular Milotic doesn't do too much against, so I'm going to switch out, but he makes a very good double switch in Jirachi. I happen to go for the Toxic, but it does not do anything to the Steel type. Now, Tyranitar into Jirachi might seem like an awkward switch. This is a special, it's a mixed Tyre, but it actually has 3 special moves and just 1 physical move. It does not have Earthquake, but as you can see, it does have Fire Blast, so that was the thought process there against the Jirachi. I'm going to get a lucky burn on Swampert, but I don't think it actually ends up mattering as I finish it off with the Hidden Power Grass, so that puts me at an early advantage. That definitely caught him off guard. T-Tower versus T-Tower is definitely not what mine is designed for. I'm going to play it safe, go back to Bulky Water. He subs up, indicating that it is probably a Boa or some kind of physical sub-punch set. Again, I can't let it sit behind it. I'm going to have to serve. He's going to Thunderbolt me, which implies that it's a Boa. That crit was a little rough. I'm not sure if I can live another one without a crit or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go for the recover here. I'm surprised that he switched, but he's going to go to Gyro, which is a pretty safe matchup. He can taunt me to prevent Toxic, and I really can't do much to hurt it, so I'm going to have to get out of there. I'm not completely sure what to go to here. This team kind of lacks a Gyro counter. I try one turn for Toxic just to see if he's going to let me do it. He shows me the taunt, so it gives me a little bit of information. And now I'm definitely going to have to get out, or he's going to set up on me. So I'm going to go to Arrow, which is probably the only thing that I have. Despite Dragon Dancing, he still is 1 KO'd by Rock Slide, and I could potentially be faster depending on his EV, so he's going to have to get out of there. I give him the respect that he's due and go with the Rock Slide. Not going to try to get cute with Prediction. He correctly switches in Jirachi and takes very little. I'm going to go to T-Tar again, which again has been my consistent answer for Jirachi. He shows Fire Punch, which is not super common, so I take note of that. He goes with Calm Mind. I'm hopefully going to scare him off once he realizes the Fire Blast is still going to do a good amount. It doesn't do nearly as much as I would like, but I think it might be enough to scare him off. He's going to have to wish this turn, but he might not have it, doesn't go with it, switches in his own T-Tar, which I think is fine. My Fire Blast is going to miss, which I doubt mattered, as it wouldn't have done too much. T-Tower versus T-Tower, decided to test the water this time with Hidden Power Grass, see what he wants to do. I don't want to let him set up a free sub, which is what I predicted. He instead goes with Thunderbolt, hits me pretty good. He's going to send Gyarados in. He's seeing a couple of special moves. He might not think I have Rock Slide. This particular T-Tower does have Rock Slide, but I'm not sure if it's going to kill him, especially after I'm intimidated, and he's still at 80%, so I'm going to play it safe and opt switch. He's going to double switch into Celebi. Luckily, I went to Aerodactyl. Again, I'm going to play it safe and force him out, not try to get too fancy with Prediction. I just go with the Hidden Power Flying. It bounces off his T-Tire, so maybe I should have been a little more mindful of that. This is going to get him either a free sub or a free punch, which is not ideal. He opts for Focus Punch. It hits my low tick. Takes a little better than I thought, but I'm not sure if I can live Thunderbolt. I think it would be pretty close if I did live it. I am going to go for the recover. Hopefully he switches out in Fear of Surf, but again, he predicts that well. Good on his part. Goes for the Thunderbolt, which, had I not recovered, as it turns out, would have killed me. So this time he is going to respect the serve. I am going to go for it, so that was a good prediction on his part. I debate what to do here. I assume that I just recover, but I am a little bit afraid of the Celebi. I decide to go back. I go to the Aerodactyl. He shows Hidden Power. It's implied that it's Hidden Power Grass by the fact that it's neutral to Aerodactyl. I over-predict, predicting T-Tire again. I go for Earthquake. Celebi, again, good prediction for Dude24. Isn't afraid of it, stays in, goes with Hidden Power. It's going to force me out. Here comes Titar. I was predicting here. This is where I make a big mistake. My mindset here is that he's either going to switch, or even if he subs, my pursuit will break it. So I go with the pursuit. He does go for the sub as planned, but surprisingly, and a big problem for me, it did not break it, and all of a sudden I've got a big problem. Focus Punch is a one-hit KO on T-Tire, so I'm going to go to Celebi. My mindset is he'll take nothing from Focus Punch, he'll live the fire move, break the sub, and I can revenge kill with the Duck Trio that I haven't shown yet. But Celebi does not live the ensuing fire move. The Fire Blast takes it out, and all of a sudden I don't like my position nearly as much as I did. So now the game's even at 5-5. I'm going to have to sacrifice Aerodactyl just to break the sub. I could use actually any of its moves, I believe. I choose one that's 100% accurate to play it safe, break the sub, die very, very easily to the Focus Punch, and all of a sudden I'm behind. I bring in Dugtrio, which is going to, of course, trap it with its ability Arena Trap and finish it off with Earthquake, but I went from, I feel, significantly ahead to a pretty even game state. Gyarados comes out. That could be a problem. I've been using Aerodactyl the whole time to counter Gyarados. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about it now. I'm going to send in Fortress, see if he respects the explosion or not. He Dragon Dances, so it looks like he's trying to set up. I'm going to take this one turn and lay down Spikes, just in case he goes for the switch. Had I exploded there, I would have lost the game. I do go for Spikes. He types in the comments, okay, no explosion, which is what I want him to think, so I'm cool with that. Dougie's going to come in and attempt to kill Jirachi. I'm going to take a crit, which is a little rough, but I do live it, and it's going to allow me to Earthquake away the Jirachi, which is probably important. I also still have Spikes down. Gyarados comes in. I'm stuck on Earthquake. I can't do anything here. I don't really want to give up my Dougie because he's valuable for killing the Tyranitar, so I'm going to have to go out to Fortress. If I had stayed in there, he would have sat there and set up on me, and I would have lost the game. He's going to get a crit on Hidden Power, which is going to force my hand a little bit. He goes for Hidden Power again. I want to play it safe just in case I lose the damage roll, so I'm going to blow up right now. Didn't feel like I really had an option there. Now I'm going to go with Titar. I didn't really see a reason not to. I felt like it had game against either of his remaining Pokemon. I sent out Celebi. I'm not going to try to get cute at the stage. I'm going to take a critical hit, Hidden Power Grass, which is going to bring me down to whatever he throws at me kills me. I thought the Fire Blast would kill him, and it does not, but he's going to go down to the ensuing Sandstorm damage. He sends out his own Tyranitar, which is faster than mine, which is not surprising. Thunderbolt's going to finish me, and I'm going to end the game with a very weakened Dugtrio. It was very close. I definitely feel like he outpredicted me in multiple areas. I definitely think I caught a couple of breaks. Made a couple of good plays that might have helped my position. I'm just thankful that I was able to pull out a game against a very good player after making that very poor prediction with Pursuit and Tyranitar. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, please use the like button. Please consider subscribing to the Pokemon Online YouTube channel. And thanks for watching.